All right, everybody, it is Tuesday night. We're 1 week away from the elections. I can't believe we're fucking almost here already. It's pretty wild to think it's only 7 days away, and we're going to find out who the new president will be starting January. Early voting ends November 1st, or at least in Texas, so get your ass out there and go vote. When we get to the voting day, there's no long lines. People can go in and out, and we can do this, have the tallied up the numbers by that same day. Virginia, we see all the bullshit going on there. Georgia, we see all the bullshit going on there. They found some dude that burned up the ballots in Washington. And November 5th is going to be fucking chaotic. I can't wait to see that stupid bitch yelling again.
Is now President of the United States. President Obama is the ex-president. And Mr. Trump, for the moment, steps away for the
What a great
inaugural
honor
address.
to be able to introduce for the first time ever anywhere the 45th President of the United States of America, Donald.
No, let's see that one more time. Now oh man, that'll make my fucking day. I just want to see that fucking crazy white bitch yelling like crazy up to the sky like Grandpa Simpson, you know. We're gonna go ahead and watch the beginning of this Piers Morgan with Tim Pool and Kevin McCarthy. I heard the beginning's really good, and I have not yet to get to watch it, so this is my reaction to it, and I really want to see what he's talking about. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, as you know, Piers has kind of come around. He's still really hardcore on the gun issue, which I don't fuck with, but he's actually been speaking truth to people, so give him kudos for that shit.
The US election is 1 week away, and the country now feels divided over just about everything. There are two wildly different versions of reality depending on what you watch or who you follow. If you follow the Republican line, you just saw Trump give an election-winning speech to an historic movement of supporters inside a packed arena that is deep in his opponent's territory. The Democrat medicine, let's call it the blue pill. Well, then you saw this.
But that jamboree happening right now, you see it there on your screen, in that place is particularly chilling because in 1939, more than 20...
All right, I'm going to play it back, but I have never seen the whole clip of this, but I've seen them talk about it. To fucking say Nazis had a rally in Madison Square Garden and Trump having a rally has any correlation is the dumbest shit I've ever heard before. I mean, to see them saying like there's any correlation between this, it's like basically saying, you know, Hitler used to love music, and then Trump, did you see him the other day? He played 30 minutes of music when the lady was having a medical emergency. Do you see the connection? Come on, dude, this is poor shit. It's so stupid, but people will fall for it. That's what drives me nuts. So I'm gonna rewind it a little bit, but I just want to say, well, I mean, do the Knicks hold Nazi rallies every day? Is fucking at every concert there a Nazi rally now? I've heard people talk about it. Bill Clinton did one, Jimmy Carter, George Bush. Are those all Nazi rallies? Now, I'm pretty sure you'll say George Bush is because he's a Republican, and every Republican is a what? Dun, 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 fucking Nazi. Yes, I know. Every Republican's a Nazi somehow. I mean, it's just a party of fucking Nazis. But yeah, it's so stupid that correlation they try to line up there with Trump, Hitler. It's so old and stupid, but let's watch this one more time.
But that jamboree happening right now, you see it there on your screen, in that place is particularly chilling because in 1939, more than 20,000 supporters of a different fascist leader, Adolf Hitler, packed the garden for a so-called pro-America rally. A rally where speakers voiced anti-Semitic rhetoric from a stage draped with Nazi banners. Now, against that backdrop of history, Donald Trump, the man who has threatened to use the military against opponents he calls enemies from within.
I had to stop. God damn it. Yes, he did say enemies within, people that are rioting, fucking looting, hurting people, terrorizing, all that shit. Yes, those are people within that want America to get destroyed. Those are people from within. What the fuck is a big issue with that? People that want to destroy property in other people's lives, I would say that's an enemy of mine. I'm sorry. Are we not forgetting Kamala Harris and Biden administration, along with the DOD, just fucking implemented the martial law that 2 weeks ago, where American soldiers can shoot or kill American citizens on American soil if they protest the policies of the government? That's interesting. Yeah, we forgot about that shit. It's so come on. Marxist theory, right? That's all it is. Accuse your opponents of what you are doing just to ensue chaos. That's what they're fucking doing. Let's go for it.
Who has threatened to use the troops to quell what he says are lawless cities and to use those streets to carry out mass deportations of immigrants is once again turning Madison Square Garden into a staging ground for extremism.
The most disingenuous opening I've ever heard. He wants to stop people from lawlessness and ensuing chaos in our cities. Fuck yeah, let's do that. Can we stop that? Can we do that? I thought that was the whole point of the fucking police department and the military, to protect its citizens. What else did he say? He's going to deport a bunch of illegal immigrants. Bro, I can only vote for this man once. Stop trying to convince me. It's already over. I got you. Trump already won me over, and you don't have to help him. Come on. Yes, do that. Can we do that? I mean, God damn. This guy, I mean, at the end, it seemed like a pro-Trump message. I'm all about it. I'm down. Luckily, I already voted for Trump anyways, and I still would vote for him. Come on. So let's go forward.
And that wasn't just a line from an excitable broadcaster on an openly far left-wing network. Vice presidential nominee Tim Walz said this.
Donald Trump has descended into madness over the last few weeks. And I think some of you don't miss on this. Go do your Google on this. Donald Trump's got this big rally going at Madison Square Garden. There's a direct parallel to a big rally that happened in the mid-1930s at Madison Square Garden. And don't think that he doesn't know for 1 second exactly what they're doing there.
I did see this clip, and this is the dumbest shit I've ever seen too. You got tone down the rhetoric. We need it's on fucking level 10, right? It's Trump's doing all this shit. It's Trump this, Trump that. He's the only one saying hateful things. I mean, they talked about Puerto Rico. Oh my God, it was a joke. And get over it. And just seeing some people that I know that love comedy to like come out on Facebook and be like, I can't believe that really happened, bro. Where'd your balls go? When did you become a beta? Did hating Trump just somebody suck the balls out of you? Are you that much of a bitch now? I just see it now, and I'm like, dude, there's no way you could be that much of a just hater. You know, like, oh, all of a sudden I've heard like at least 2 people I know that tell me, dude, you see that new Kill Tony? Yes, because he's hilarious. Come on. He's a funny motherfucker. And then to be all like, oh my God, I can't believe he said that. And no, it was Trump. Trump didn't say it, first of all. Second of all, it was a comedian, a roast comedian. He fucking gonna say some crazy shit. Now, if you want to have the debate, should Trump had him on? Yes and no. That's a debate that's worth having. I think I think it was I don't think it was a bad move. People have been showing Don Rickles when he was doing the Reagan one. I don't think it was a bad move. I think it was fun. And it's showing that on this side, we're having fun. On the other side, they're scrambling and what do we do next? What do we do next? I think I got it. Nazis. Yes. Let's just call everyone a fucking Nazi. That's all it is. That's all it is. It's just panic and desperation. And what do you do when you panic and you're desperate for whatever that may be? You're going to just start calling names. And that's why when you start calling people names, you lose the debate, right? Because you're not even speaking facts anymore. You're just speaking off emotions. How Tim Walz could say that. I mean, I don't know about y'all, but did Madison Square Garden just like close after the Nazi rally and just open up for Trump? I mean, was there nothing between that era? Was there nothing? Because I could have swore I seen a lot of games played there, seen a lot of concerts being played there. If you watch any sports, you've seen people in Madison Square Garden. Now, all of a sudden, it's a Nazi gathering now because anything in Madison Square Garden is a Nazi gathering. So let's go for it. It's stupid.
If Tim Walz had done his Google on this, he'd have known that Jimmy Carter, Bill Clinton and George W. Bush all held election rallies at Madison Square Garden, which has also hosted the DNC many times. If Madison Square Garden is a direct parallel with the Nazis and Hitler, I've got some very sad news for anybody with tickets to see Cyndi Lauper there tomorrow night.
Cyndi Lauper.
And on the subject of alternative realities, Kamala Harris is now bizarrely arguing that Trump is going to take away people's guns.
I saw
everybody, should he be president of the United States?
Okay. Yes.
Right?
Yes.
That's the question. Should he have the ability to sit behind the seal of the president of the United States when he says he wants to terminate the Constitution of the United States? You know what that would mean? In the Constitution of the United States is your Fourth Amendment right against unreasonable search and seizure. Your Fifth Amendment right. Your Sixth Amendment right to an attorney.
Well, a lot of rights going to be gone. The First Amendment.
But the First Amendment, the Second Amendment. Yes. Look, I'm in favor of the Second Amendment. I don't believe we should be taking anybody's guns away.
That is rich, right? Ain't that rich? The bitch that fucking said she was gonna take away your guns, but she said the gun buyback program. If you don't like it, she's still gonna do it, right? All that shit. All of a sudden, she's the biggest gun enthusiast ever, right? All of a sudden, the left is okay with this, right? As long it's fucking guns for it's fucking Oprah giving guns. Yeah, I never thought I'd see the day Kamala Harris advocating for gun rights and talking about Trump's gonna get rid of your guns. I fucking doubt that, lady. I highly doubt that. Now, Shannon Sharp, man, come on, bro. You can't let her get away with that. And please, somebody in the comments, show me where the fuck Trump said he was gonna get rid of the Constitution. I've never heard him say that. I've never seen that. She keeps espousing it too, this throwing it out there. Trump's getting rid of the Constitution. Trump's getting rid, and everybody just goes like, yeah, the First Amendment too. The First Amendment too. What the fuck are you talking about, Shannon Sharp? Dude, what are you talking about? I'm sure when Trump gets elected, if hopefully he does, I don't want to be too confident. If he does get elected, I'm sure you're going to be able to say the same shit that you're saying right now. And probably you're going to go balls to the wall with the more Shannon Sharp. I'm sure you're going to be, right when you get to elected, you're going to be the first one to just throw shit at the wall and see what sticks and tell all your people, your huge audience, that Trump is this and Trump is that. He's a bad man. He's Hitler. He's a fucking fascist. And nothing's going to happen to you. But on the other side, if Kamala wins, I fear for Elon Musk. I fear for Tucker Carlson, James O'Keefe, Tim Pool, Steven Crowder. I mean, all the Alex Jones. I mean, god damn, they already fucking eliminated him. And I could imagine what they're going to do next. All these people, right? They're going to go after them like crazy. As you and everybody memory holds this. You remember they had the Ministry of Truth. Like straight out of the 1984 Orwellian book, they literally put a Mystery of Truth, and of course it was very, very mocked by the public, and then they ended up disbanding it after 2 weeks. But they probably just named it something else, and they probably still have it. As you know, they're in cahoots with all the social networks. Mark Zuckerberg's already admitted. Jack Dorsey, Jeff Bezos is now trying to come out and be unbiased. Right? That's kind of cute. Yeah, let's go for it. Let's see a little bit more.
I really don't think Donald Trump's going to be taking people's guns away. The Democrats flogged the democracy on the ballot line for a year and then quietly dropped it because it wasn't working. Voters are screaming that they're worried about the price of groceries, about jobs, about housing, and about border security, and about whether the Harris campaign really believes this attack line or not. The fact is that many people are reading it as desperate student politics. Bill Clinton has given Harris some pertinent advice. He said people are basically sick of all this paralyzing bad-mouthing. I think that what she ought to do, said Bill Clinton, is to pick the things that she cares the most about and she believes and go beyond what's been done. Now, say what you like about Clinton. He knew a thing.
What does she care about? I really don't know. Do you know? I've never, I mean, other than trying to just gain power by just lying to the people. And have you seen those videos where people are like being asked about Kamala Harris? They even like tell them, well, she was against this, but she's for this now. And they're like, yeah, where she changed her mind. And do you really believe her? Like, I don't know. And they really don't even know. Nobody knows what she's really about. I don't know what she really cares about, other than bringing DEI and woke politics into the country. I mean, I guess that's what she cares about. I mean, DEI, wokeness, equity, which is fucking communism wrapped in a nice little bow. I guess that's it. That's the only thing I can think about. Other than that, I really don't know what she cares about, because she's flip-flopped on almost everything. And it seems like she's just not a genuine person. I don't know if you got to see that video where she's drinking a beer and with Governor Whitmer, and it's so fucking cringy. Let's go ahead and watch that real quick.
It's an override, and it's made right here in Kalamazoo, which many are calling Kamalazoo. Yeah. Cheers. Okay.
I'm sure many people are calling it Kamalazoo. Get the fuck out of here, stupid bitch.
Cheers. Cheers. Great rally.
She didn't even fucking drink it. Oh my god, oh, this is fucking good beer. This is good beer. She didn't even fucking drink it. Look at that. Let's do it one more time, because this made me so mad when I saw it. If you don't drink beer, bitch, don't drink beer. Get her some wine. Why are you trying to be something you're not? That's the fucked up thing. That's the thing that makes people hate her. That's what makes her so disliked. Like, she's just not genuine. Trump doesn't drink beer. Nobody cares. You could drink wine. Nobody will care. You don't need to drink beer. Look at this drink one more time.
Great rally.
Good Lord, as a beer drinker, this makes me want to fucking slap her. Jesus Christ, what is that? Anyways, let's go back to the Piers Morgan. But that just shows you she's so fake. She's so fake. It's so ridiculous. She just like literally took a sip of the foam, and somebody should tell her like, hey, bitch, if you're gonna drink a beer, at least down it a little bit, like get a little sip in. That's the first time where she's yep, champagne beers, and it's like really, like that's what's gonna get the men voters on your side. You look like an idiot. Just stop. Get a glass of wine. You would look a lot cooler. I bet you'll chug that shit. Go up in one drink. I could guarantee you that's how you get down. So hey, and more power to you. Drink some fucking wine. I'm cool with that. Everybody's cool with that.
He knew a thing or two about winning elections. And right now, looks like Kamala Harris is not winning this election. Donald Trump appears to be the happier candidate with the momentum behind him. No surprise at his press conference in Mar-a-Lago this morning, he gave us more of the same.
Kamala Harris has obliterated our borders, obliterated. We've never had a situation like this. Decimated the middle class, and runaway inflation has caused problems the likes of which we never thought possible. Bloodshed, squalor to our cities is common, and they've unleashed a war and chaos all over the world. You take a look, everything's blowing up or getting ready to blow up.
Right now, Trump doesn't need to change course. More of the same is working just fine. Harris has just 1 week to turn this around, and that's a reality that both sides can agree on. Well, in a moment, I'm going to be speaking to the CEO of Timcast, Tim Pool, and the former Ohio.
All right, so that is, I like that intro. I like that he showed what's going on with both sides. I do like how he points out Trump is having a fucking good time. You look at him, he's having a good time. One of the things that really was disappointing as well is Obama talking about Trump is odd and Trump is this, like he put on music. There was a lady that was having a medical attention. So what he did to ease the tension with all the people at the rally was put on some music. Now, to make fun of that is really, really just, I mean, like you're just a piece of shit, Obama. And Obama, man, we've seen you say over and over, if I could just have a stand-in president and I could speak in the ear of that person, or I could have a third term with me in the shadows. Bro, just go on, move on. Every other president has moved on. They come every now and then, like Bill Clinton comes like the fucking Undertaker, like the pallbearer with the Undertaker, fucking all white and pale. Like he just, I don't know what the fuck. I know. I guess Hillary only lets him out at certain times during elections. And yeah, he comes out, does his little thing, and goes the fuck away. You just stick around and like, dude, go home, go home. Nobody wants you around. Scolding everybody, shut the fuck up. Nobody wants. It's not that people don't want to vote for a woman. It's people don't want to vote for that woman. And the one before that, too. Two terrible women that you put up. So, yeah, deal with it. Learn from your mistakes. Put up a better candidate next time. Your candidate sucks. Now, I'm really tired of hearing the Nazi talk. As you can tell, a lot of people are kind of fed up with it. Nobody's really listening. One of the things I think a lot of podcasters are doing well is because they're ordinary people and they deal with ordinary things. And I feel like a lot of the rich and famous cannot just wrap their head around what we fucking deal with, just regular Joes in the country like this. We want Trump. We want him to close the border. We want inflation to go down. We want our gases cheaper. We want our groceries cheaper. We want fucking peace in the world. Like Trump said, the one thing is not global warming. It's nuclear warming. Nobody wants to send their kids to go die in a foreign land. Nobody wants to fucking live in this apocalyptic nuclear wasteland. We go into World War III with a bunch of countries that have nuclear power, and live in peace with the government leaving us alone so we could save more money. And Trump saying he might get rid of the income tax. Please, Trump, do it. They're going to try to kill your ass, so watch out, but fucking do it. All this shit we all want. We want the government to leave us alone, with the IRS to fuck off, and we want everything just to go back to where we can just work, live our lives, raise our families, and grow happy. I'm sure that's what the left wants too. A lot of the people on the left, maybe not the leaders, but I'm sure that, and I'm sure some of the leaders on the right too don't even want to see that. They want to fucking just keep this machine going, right? This military industrial complex. So fuck that. We're not doing that, and let's move forward. All right, y'all have a great night. Peace.